Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another video. It's that time we're going to do our Week 6 NFL breakdowns and predictions. We're going to be going over all of our NFL games for Week 6 and trying to predict the outcome, the winner, loser, final score. We'll also take a look at our best bets, the money lines, the spreads, the over-unders. This is our quick picks. The goal, get all the picks done within 15 minutes. If you want a more in-depth breakdown, make sure to check out my video that came out 2 days ago. That's where we go into detail on all these matchups. But this is for you guys on a time constraint. We're going to run through them very quick, so make sure to buckle in. First things first, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments, drop them below. Let me know who you think is going to win these games, and I will respond. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, check out that pinned comment down below. Click on that link, sign up there, and I would appreciate it. Thursday night game, it is in the books. We're moving on to our Sunday matchups in London. The first one, 9:30 a.m. on the NFL Network. We're going to have the 3-2 Denver Broncos here playing the 0-5, the winless New York Jets. The Jets, they want to get that offense, continue going. Fields not having a bad season so far. He just has to stay healthy. The Jets go run the ball, suck up clock, control time of possession. Denver, the offense starting to roll. They had a top 5 defense last year. They have a top 5 defense this year. Right now, Denver 7.5 point favorites, a 43.5 over-under. They have a 71% chance to win. They are averaging 23.4 points a game, throwing for 215, running for 140, only giving up 16.8 points per game. The Jets are averaging 22.4. They are a run-focused team. Hall, Fields, Wilson, a lot of weapons here, but I think the Broncos continue to roll. They win this one 26-20. Then moving on to 1 p.m. on Fox, the 2-3 Arizona Cardinals. The big news here, Kyler Murray might not even be playing this game. He's the general on the field. That would be a massive loss. They'll be playing the 4-1 Indianapolis Colts. The Colts, one of the surprise teams this season. They're playing great offense. They have a great defense. They have a 64.5% chance to win. 6.5 point favorites, 47.5 over under. Cardinals are averaging 20.6 points a game, giving up 19.2. Solid rush defense, but their secondary does give up a lot of yards. The Colts, they're doing a little bit of everything. 32.6 points a game, throwing for 253, running for 120, only giving up 17.8 points a game. Daniel Jones looks like Andrew Luck out there slinging the ball up and down the field. Warren, Taylor, too many weapons. We don't even know who's going to be the quarterback to start this game. Kyler Murray is questionable, so he might be there. Give me the Colts. At least we know what we're getting. They win this one 28-20. Then our next game at 1 p.m. on CBS, the 3-2 LA Chargers. This is a team with a solid defense. The offense kind of sputtered out the last couple weeks, but Harbaugh is looking to get them back on track. They'll be visiting the 1-4 Miami Dolphins. This is the best team to get the offense back on track because the Dolphins defense is giving up points to the air, on the ground. Right now, Chargers 6.3% chance to win. Miami 39.4. The Chargers are 4.5 point favorites, 43.5 over under. LA 19.6 points a game, giving up 19.6. Solid defense. I want to see that offense get back on track. Justin Herbert continue to push the ball down the field. Hampton's out. Johnson's questionable. They still have Ladd McConkey. They are missing some pieces, but so are the Dolphins. They don't have Hill. They're averaging 21.4, giving up 29, giving up 212 through the air, 174 on the ground. No matter who the Chargers start at running back, they'll have no issues running on the Dolphins. The run game will open up the play action. Tua has to have a very clean game here. Sills Achin, Sills Waddle still has weapons. They put up a fight, but Chargers rebound. They get the win 27-17. Then on Fox at 1 p.m., the 3-2 Seattle Seahawks on the road versus the 4-1 Jacksonville Jaguars. Right now, the Jags 49.9% chance to win. Seattle a 49.7%, practically a 50-50 split with the fans. Jacksonville 1.5 point favorites, 46.5 over under. This game is a pick'em. This line might move, but no matter what, this game is completely up for grabs. Seattle 29.2 points a game, throwing for 245, giving up 21 points a game, only 83 yards given up the ground. San Antonio having a really good first season with them. Walker, Charbonnet, and they have the weapons. Smith and Jigba closing in on 600 yards receiving. But Jacksonville, one of the surprise teams this season, 4-1 record. Trevor Lawrence still has turnover concerns, but they lead the NFL in turnovers. 2 to 3 turnovers every single game from that Jags defense. They're having 25.4, giving up 20 points, running for 137, throwing for 206. NTN on the ground, almost 500 yards rushing. Their offense and their defense makes this a very competitive game. Give me Seattle on the road, 27-23, but this game is truly up for grabs. And then Fox at 1 p.m., the 3-2 LA Rams. The LA Rams, they're just a couple things going different from being undefeated 5-0 right now, but that's football. They'll be on the road versus the 1-4 Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens, they had Super Bowl expectations this season, and they're 1-4. Right now, the Ravens 41.5% chance to win. The Rams a 58.1. LA 7.5 point favorites, 44.5 over under. Stafford's fully healthy, and they are loaded on offense. He's slinging the ball up and down the field, closing on 1,600 yards. Williams, Nakua, weapons all over the place. They're throwing for 290, running for 112, getting on 21.4. Baltimore, one of the best offensive rosters in the NFL, but Lamar Jackson is questionable right now. We don't know if he'll be suiting up yet. With the unknowns, that's what makes the Ravens here the underdog. They're averaging 28.2, giving up 35.4. The last place statistical defense in the NFL. No matter who the quarterback is, they're going to give up points. With the unknowns with Jackson, I just can't go with them right now. I have the Rams win this one 33-20. And then also at 1 p.m. on Fox, the 2-2-1 Dallas Cowboys. This offense is rolling, throwing the ball, running the ball. One of the worst defenses, but they'll outslug you. They'll go blow for blow with you. They'll be on the road versus the 2-3 Carolina Panthers. The Panthers playing some pretty competitive football this season. Carolina 38.8% chance to win. Dallas 60.8% chance. Dallas 3.5-point favorites. 49.5 over under. Cowboys 30.2 points a game. Throwing for 272, running for 134, giving up 30.8 points a game. But they score so much here. Can the Panthers keep up with that Cowboys offense? That's a big question. Carolina 20.4 points a game, giving up 23.8, which is much improved over where it was last season. Dowdle, Hubbard, Bryce Young, McMillan, they got some good weapons here. Prescott, Williams, Pickens. Whenever they get CeeDee Lamb, really watch out for this offense. I think Dallas has just enough firepower to win on the road. They win at 27-21. Then CBS at 1 p.m. the 3-2 New England Patriots. How about the Patriots? Solid opening to the season. Drake May's playing really good football right now. A lot of offseason hype. He is living up to it. They'll be on the road versus the 1-4 New Orleans Saints. They got their first win of the season. We did pick them to upset last week. The Saints are the underdogs. The Patriots on the road, 3.5-point favorites. 46.5 over under. This Patriots offense, 25 points a game. They're only giving up 20.2, only 85.6 on the ground, shutting down the run. The Saints, they don't have a good offense. They don't have a good defense. They're only averaging 18.4 points per game, giving up 27 points per game. Not a bad offensive roster. Rattler, Kamara, he's questionable. Shaheed, Olave, Cooks, they have the weapons here. They just need to get some first downs, give the defense a couple breathers, but Drake May, he is slinging it right now. Give me the Pats to win this one on the road, 24-21. 1 p.m. on CBS, this is going to be a defensive battle. We have the 1-4 Cleveland Browns. They almost won their second game last week. They'll have the young guy, Dylan Gabriel, getting another start here. Didn't play too bad last week. On the road versus the 3-1 Pittsburgh Steelers. Fully rested with the off week. Rodgers playing good football. The defense starting to come around. This is a Tomlin team. You know they want to play good defense. Right now, Pittsburgh, 63.9% chance to win. The Browns, a 35.8% chance. Steelers are 5.5-point favorites, 38.5 over under. Cleveland, one of the worst offensive, 14.6 points a game, giving up 24.6. Very good defense, but the offense cannot get first downs. It leaves the defense on the field the entire game. They get a little wore out second half. Pittsburgh, 24 points per game, giving up 24.5. I want to see them concentrate on the run. They're only running for 80 yards per game. That might be working now. It's not going to work second half. Get that ground game going. The ground game will lead to the play action passing, and we know Rodgers loves that. Give me Pittsburgh winning this one at home, 23-20. 4:05 p.m. on Fox, the 1-4 Tennessee Titans, the comeback win last week. They finally got their first win. The offensive line finally, for the first time, gave Cameron Ward at least 2 seconds before he was sacked. They'll be on the road versus the 1-4 Las Vegas Raiders, riding a 4-game losing streak. Pete Carroll, you guys got to rebound. So much hinges on Geno Smith. What version of Geno Smith shows up? 3-touchdown Geno or 3 picks Geno? Right now, the Raiders at home, 64.1% chance to win. 4.5-point favorites, 41.5 over under. Tennessee, 14.6 points a game, giving up 28.2. Las Vegas, 16.6 points a game. It is bad, but it's still better than the Titans, and they're giving up 27.8. Both these teams, they got to run the ball. They need their playmakers to step up and hold on to the ball. No butterfingers out there. Call me crazy, guys. I'm going Tennessee pulling off back-to-back upset wins. They win 20-17. CBS at 4:25 p.m., the 4-1 San Francisco 49ers. The injuries continue to pile up, but they continue to find some ways to win. Mac Jones is questionable. Brock Purdy is questionable. Kittle's questionable. McCaffrey continues to play. For some reason, he's the healthiest guy on this team. 300 rushing, 400 receiving. He's doing a little bit of everything. They still have a good defense. Right now, the 49ers, 49.1% chance to win. They'll be playing the 4-1 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 4 wins where they slugged it out. They outgrinded people fourth quarter. Props to them. Props are Baker Mayfield, 50.5% chance to win, practically a 50-50. Tampa Bay, 3-point favorites, 47.5 over under. San Fran, 21.2 points a game, throwing for 291, giving up 19.6. The Buccaneers, 27 points a game, giving up 26.4. And every single game is a shootout. They find a way to win it. And they also have a lot of injuries concerns. Godwin's, Evans, Irving, Egbuka, though the rookie, almost 500 yards. Baker Mayfield continues to do what he does in the fourth quarter. Give me the Bucs winning another fourth quarter battle, 26-23. 4:25 p.m. on CBS, the 2-3 Cincinnati Bengals. They would have a shot to win this game if they had Joe Burrow. Unfortunately, they don't. It's Browning/Flacco. They'll be on the road versus the 2-1 Green Bay Packers. Green Bay, 81.1% chance to win this, 14.5-point favorites, massive NFL spread. The over-under is 44.5. Cincinnati without Burrow, 17 points a game, giving up 31.2. Every game was a shootout last season. The defense is still bad, but without Joe Burrow, they can't slug it out with teams. Green Bay, 26 points a game, giving up 20.5. Very talented team. Love, Jacobs, Kraft, Reed, so many weapons, and they're coming off of not the best last couple weeks. Look for them to rebound with a strong win. The offense shows up. They win at 28-23. Too bad. We could have had like a 35-32 really fun game to watch. Instead, Green Bay dominates. And our final Sunday night, 8:20 p.m. NBC, the 4-1 Detroit Lions. They lost game one. After that, the last 4 games, they have been completely curb stomping their last 4 opponents. They'll be on the road at Arrowhead versus the 2-3 Kansas City Chiefs, also coming off a loss. The Chiefs look like time might be running out. This might be the end of the dynasty. Everyone's panicking right now, but this is the type of game that for some reason the Chiefs would actually come back and win. Casey, 55.4% chance to win. The Lions, a 44.3. The Chiefs, 2.5-point favorites, 52.5 over/under. The Chiefs are the favorites at home. A lot of veteran experience on this team with this Lions offense. Number 1 offense last year, number 1 offense again so far this year. 34.8 points a game, throwing for 230, running for 135, getting a 22.4. KC, 25 points a game, throwing for 241, running for 120, giving up 21.4. That KC front seven hasn't quite lived up to the hype it's usually had. Patrick Mahomes, the leading rusher, 190 yards through 5 games. That is not a good thing. That's less than 40 rushing yards per game, and he's the leading rusher. Running back room, you guys got to step up to help a guy out. Goff slinging it, Gibbs, Montgomery, St. Brown, Lasorda. There's weapons at every single position. This team is loaded, but this is the type of game where they come in here and lose. So I'm still going to pick the Lions to still find a way to pull it out. The offense travels on the road. They win 26-17. And we actually have 2 Monday night games this week. October 13th, 7:15 p.m. ESPN. The 4-1 Buffalo Bills. How the heck did they lose to the Patriots? Patriots playing good football right now. The Bills were heavy favorites. They dropped it. This is the game where they need to rebound. They'll be on the road versus the 2-2 Atlanta Falcons. Falcons, 37.6% chance to win. The Bills, 62% chance. Buffalo, 4.5-point favorites. 49.5 over/under. Buffalo, a top 3 offense. 30.6 points a game. Throwing for 241. Running for 154. They do everything. They're only giving up 22.6. The Falcons, 19 points a game, giving up 21.5. Penix, no matter who trots out at the quarterback position, Penix, he's a guy who loves the vertical deep passing game. Let the running game set the pace here. Control time of possession. Control the game clock. You have so many weapons on this team. They just have to reach their potential. But unfortunately for them, Josh Allen is putting up another MVP caliber season so far, and Cook is going off at the running back position. Buffalo throws, they run, they do everything this game. They walk away with the win on the road, 30-20. And our final game of the week, ABC, 8:15 p.m. The 2-2 Chicago Bears. Guys, let's say this. The Bears offense is playing much, much better than it did last season. Caleb Williams is actually looking pretty good this year. They'll be on the road versus the 3-2 Washington Commanders. The big news, Daniels is back at the quarterback position. How healthy is he truly? Is he 80%? Is he 100%? We don't know, but he is back on the field. If he is 100%, watch out. They're going to be scoring some points. Commanders, 65.8% chance to win. 4.5-point favorites, 50 over/under. The Bears, though, they can move the ball. 25.3 points a game, throwing for 226, running for 102, giving up 29.3. They don't play defense, but they do play offense. Washington, 26.8 points per game, throwing for 193, running for 156. Very balanced team, giving up 20.2 points a game. Krosky, Merritt, Samuel. At some point, they're going to be getting Scary Terry back, but right now, Debo has stepped in perfectly. The other side, Swift, Odunze, Moore, they have the weapons to make it competitive. They can easily win this one on the road, and especially if Daniels is not fully healthy. But if he is, give me the Commanders winning it 28-24. Guys, that's our quick picks. We ran through every game in under 15 minutes. Thank you guys for strapping in. That was a fast one. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments, drop them below. Let me know what you think is going to happen in these games. And let me know who you pick to win the matchups. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, check out that pinned comment down below. Click on that link. You can sign up there, and I would definitely appreciate it. And of course, as always, thank you guys for watching.